Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crazy Women Country. I'm Donna.
And I'm Paula. And today we have Taydem Shoesmith with us. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Great.
We are doing awesome.
Awesome. So, the hardest question you're ever going to be asked.
Okay.
Who is Taydem Shoesmith?
Oh, I think the simplest answer is to say Taydem Shoesmith is me.
That's a great answer.
Right?
And that concludes the interview. So I say knowing everyone's the
That's it. We're done now. Bye.
That's all you need to know. Yeah, no. Taydem is a newer artist who likes to write music and is kind of figuring out her sound. There's not like a whole lot to say about me, I guess. I don't know, this is so vague. But yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Perfect. So I have to ask, what do you prefer? Music or the acting? Do you like the music because you can do both parts, or?
I think a couple of years ago, I probably would have said acting. I was really focused on that. And honestly, I never really planned on doing music. I always loved music, but I never really thought, like of that as a career path, so to say. It was more like a fun thing. And so now I'm kind of more serious into music, and I've gotten on the producing side of it too now. And so I think I enjoy music a little bit more. I think there's just so many different aspects to it that, I don't know, I just feel like I can be truly myself when it comes to music. So I like that.
Awesome. That's pretty cool.
So the producing, do you like, and some producers are different, do you like the arrangement parts? Is that why you love the producing, or do you love just pulling it all together and adding another bass line here or whatever? Like, what is your favorite part of that?
Oh, I don't know what my favorite part of producing is. I feel like for each song, it's kind of different. There's always like that one part where I'm like, oh, that was so good. I'm so glad I added that guitar or those bells or like that mallet. Like there's just always that little part where you're like, that just made the song. And I don't know. I think I like adding every little piece. The more you grow it, the more you're like, wow, it started from this and I got to here. I think that's really satisfying. So kind of the whole process, I guess.
It sounds like a jigsaw puzzle that you just put together and it builds up into this amazing piece. Awesome. Sounds very cool.
Definitely. So tell us about your most recent release, This That. Tell us what it was like writing, obviously, putting it together, all the good stuff.
Yeah, so This That is my first jazz single. I actually wrote it for a little short film that's called La Fée Verte. It's like a 1920s black and white film. So that was really fun to do because I also got to act in it. And it gave me the opportunity to actually write a jazz song because I kind of have always wanted to, because I like jazz. I like listening to it. And I think it just has a unique charm. But this song, This That, is about, in short, it's about not judging people. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. And it goes into how people are more than just two-dimensional. Like, there's so many sides of people. You can see one side and assume that's how they are, but you don't see the other side. And I don't know, I think we make humans out to be too simple when we're really complex and we have so many different sides to us. So that's kind of what I wanted to write about.
Awesome. Yeah, we do that as people, don't we? We see something and we judge it rather than knowing the person and then the whole complexity behind that person and what makes them tick and everything else. We're very quick at looking at something and saying, oh, I don't want to talk, I don't want that, or I don't want that sort of thing, instead of actually getting to know the book or the person or whatever. So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, and you don't know what like they went through to get to the point they're at. There's just, we see one small sliver of someone's life and then we assume we know them from that. So
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
So who are some of the people that you draw inspiration on? And this may be different, obviously, being on the producing end now. So I don't know, like songwriters, producers, who do you draw inspiration from? And who are some of your heroes?
oh, I don't know. I've grown up with a bunch of different music influences, so to say. I listen to mostly pop. I think one artist that kind of I really have liked for a long time is Sabrina Carpenter, and she's obviously huge right now. But yeah, I just have always kind of really liked her writing style, and she feels very much like her. I don't know. There's a lot of different artists. I grew up with a lot of Michael Jackson, so he's a big one in my heart. I think he's like an all-rounder, writer, singer, dancer, performer. Yeah, that's probably a big one for me. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably too many to say. Many artists.
That's sickening. I mean, come off it. Michael Jackson could do everything, and it's just not fair.
Yeah,
He
right?
could have shared that talent around all of us,
Yeah,
and still had enough for himself.
right?
Yeah, it's just not fair. But yeah, he was absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Iconic for sure.
definitely. Nobody will ever forget Michael Jackson, will they?
Right. And as they say, music is timeless, and you can, we found, like, recently I was watching TV and found a commercial, and I heard a Leslie Gore song, which was from like 1965, and I'm like, whoa, wait a second, I liked this as a kid when I was a kid because I remember my parents listening to it, and I loved her music. And I'm like, and here it is, in like a commercial. I was like, that's so cool. Like, it was just like this moment of, you can see from 1960 to 2023 or 4, whatever it is, wherever I heard it.
Yeah.
And
it was just so cool timeless. Again, good music is timeless. It can fit anywhere.
That's so true. You kind of like never stop loving a certain song. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I love it when that happens. Though, when you come across an advert or you find a song, you find yourself going down that rabbit hole, don't you? I find out so much more about it than the artist and then everything else. I love the way you find new music that way. It's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And I can say it's really cool now because, like, if you do find someone like you on social media, right? So let's say, there'll be either people or someone else, you're like artists, you're saying, hey, go check out my friend or whatever. And that's a lot of times how we even find either other people, like just going through the string of people of like, oh, hey, so-and-so, and oh, that looks like great. There's another new artist coming out. Awesome music. Like, so.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so much different than the days of radio when it was just radio, right? Like, it was just wait till they come out on the radio. If they come out on the radio, great. If they don't, there's your local person at the bar or whatever, right? Like, so it's so great to be able to good advantages of today.
I think we're showing our age now. Back in the day when we didn't have internet, you had to go to a record store.
Before the internet, children listening to the podcast, no.
Definitely showing that age a bit there. Internet? What was that?
Right? What was the internet? What was Google? What was Apple? I believe they called that Apple was a once upon a time a Macintosh. That really shows your age, doesn't it? Oh,
that's quite funny. We had to record our music off the radio. You put your tape in and you waited. Book. Yeah. We're showing our ages.
She's like, I've heard of these things. No. So would you like to do our 13 crazy questions?
Yeah, I'm in. 13 exactly. All right. Where'd you guys come up with 13?
Well, we were doing 20 and then it ended up being like 20 questions. And then it became like, it was 20 questions and like, it took forever. Like it took forever in general. Like, you ask a question and, you're like going on. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, we have to like pull this as in 20 question segment or no interview or something. Like, we do something different anyway. So we decided to shorten it. And I'm like, well, let's do 13. Let's do an odd number. I don't know. It's a baker's dozen. 13's good.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah. There you go. You know what? I never knew this. Now, this is strange. I was at a hotel the other day, and I know you don't have row 13 on the plane, but the hotel didn't have a room 13 either. I was unlucky, but hotels didn't have a room 13 either.
And is it China that the 13th floor no one's allowed to be on? They build it, but you're not allowed. Like, no one's on it, lives on it, whatever the 13th floor. Is that Was it there or was it
Could be.
or Korea maybe? I know it was somewhere. I heard something like
That's a
that.
good question. Oh.
Huh.
That is mad. I'm born the 13th, so it's gonna be lucky for something at least.
Yeah.
At least something. But yeah, I was shocked. I never knew hotels didn't have a room 13. As I say, I knew airplanes and things like that, but
it's pretty funny how much we have superstition where we don't even have a level or a row because of it.
Yeah. It's just a number for flip's sake.
Yeah.
Like, really? Is it really that bad?
And black cats are not bad when they cross your path, even if it's a Friday the 13th. That's good luck. Cats are good luck always. Just saying.
I agree. I think black cats are adorable, so it's only good luck because then you see a cute cat, you know.
Yes.
Totally. See, I'm with you on that one. There you go. We need to change the world on superstitions.
Yes. One superstition at a time. We're just gonna fix everyone.
Work through them all. We're gonna change the world our way.
Yeah.
Okay, now we put the world to rights. Let's figure this one out. Okay, so first question, nice and easy. What's your favorite type of transport?
My favorite what?
Your favorite type of transport.
Type of transport? Oh. Walking? I like walking, honestly. Does that count? Are we talking motor?
As long as you get from A to B? No. Any way of getting from A to B. What is your favorite way of getting from A to B? Walking.
I think I like walking. Obviously, it's not the fastest. But I think there's more things to enjoy when you're walking, especially if you're with people. You can talk and enjoy the nice weather, assuming there's nice weather. But yeah.
I like that. That's cool.
Well, tell us the last thing you read.
Ooh, the last thing I read was The Fourth Wing. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It's a fantasy book. It has dragons in it. It's kind of a popular book right now, so I guess I jumped on that bandwagon. But I do like fantasy books, and that one was really good. And I just started the second one, so yeah.
Awesome.
Wonderful. I'll have to check that
one out. Definitely. Okay, so if you're having a bad day, what's your feel-good TV show or film that you go to?
Oh, Friends. I watch Friends.
I love Friends.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Matthew Perry was my favorite, so.
He's awesome.
Yes.
I must admit on Facebook they've had loads of reels of their bloopers and stuff, and they're just hilarious. They are so cool.
They're so funny. I've seen them like a billion times, and it's still funny.
And they still make you laugh, yeah. I'm with you on that one.
Finish this line. Today, my favorite song is.
I'm not even working on my music today. Hold on. Let me think. This is too much pressure.
Well, it could be your song that's your favorite song today. Tomorrow it could be someone else's. Yeah.
No, I can't sing my own song. That'd be bad.
They call that self-promoting.
That's true, I guess. I'll say Sweet Venom by Enhypen. I listened to that a lot today, so we'll go with that one.
Awesome. Okay. If you could write with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
I mean, probably Michael Jackson, honestly. It's pretty kind of top up there. I'll just keep saying him. It's just iconic for me. There's too many artists I want to say, so.
Awesome. That'd be very cool.
Do you have a game plan for the zombie apocalypse?
Oh, that's a good one. My family and I, we've talked about this a lot. I don't know what our plan is because we always bring it up. And I think we just all assume that we're going to die pretty fast. So I think I want to see how long I can make it, but I don't think I have a game plan. I don't see myself doing well. I have a terrible sense of direction. I don't think I can make a fire. I think I'm kind of doomed. I don't think I'm making it.
I love the way the family discuss it first. That's just hilarious. I want to be on that discussion. I think we need secret cameras to watch it. That's cool. That sounds great. Okay. If your life was a reality show, what would it be called?
Oh, what a mess.
Wait. Even I'd watch out just to see what it's all about. I love that.
Right?
What a mess.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I love that.
You know, that's one thing. I'm not a reality TV show watcher, but that's probably something I would check out.
Yeah, that sounds quite cool actually. Because most people are just annoying, but that one sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't know what you're getting yourself into.
So before the reality show hits, though, if I called you up and said, "Hey, Taydem, I have a dead body I need to hide. Do you know a good place?"
Oh, the place? I don't know if I'd have like a place set up, but I would help you, assuming it's on. Right,
it was necessary. It was necessary.
Yeah.
It was like I don't know, like I don't know. It was necessary.
Then I get it. Yeah. I would help you dispose of it. I don't know if I know the place. I mean, we would find it though. We could find it. We just drive out in a gravel road. You know, I live in Iowa. There's lots of gravel roads. So we can just find one of those, ditch it.
I think there's lots of cornfields there too, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
as long as it's the season, we can hide it. Yeah. Be that.
I love it.
I feel like the Stephen King novel coming back. It's like Pet Sematary meets Children of the Corn or something. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, sorry, my warped mind is coming out today.
Okay.
Out of all the things you'd ask me, I didn't think it'd be that. I'll prepare for next time.
Well, next time I'm planning to ask it. Maybe I'll try something different. Like, you know, what's your favorite food?
That one's too simple. I like the dead body one.
She likes the dead bodies. I love it. Okay. If you owned a bar, what would you call it?
Sorry, can you say that again?
The bar, what would you call it?
I'm so sorry, you're cutting out every time. The first part, I'm getting only, what would you call it?
Okay, if you owned a bar.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I owned a bar. That's kind of hard. Maybe like too much to drink, I guess. I don't know, that's probably too simple, but like there's too many options, too many good things.
Yeah, see, that'll drag people in because they know to play. I want of everything.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
I love that.
If you could have a lifetime supply of anything, what would it be?
Probably ramen. I ate a lot of ramen. I probably too obsessed with it, but I like food, so yes. I guess I'll go with that.
Our kind of girl. She likes food. Great. Okay, while we're on that, what is your guilty pleasure food?
Ramen. No, probably pizza, ramen, or if it's around me, I like Korean food, so I would probably choose tteokbokki. I think that's really good. It's like spicy rice cakes. It's really good. I'd recommend
pizza.
Yeah.
What is your pizza topping?
Okay, don't judge me here. Because I do like all types of pizza, but I eat cheese the most. I just think it's simple and nice. But taco's probably my favorite, like special pizza. Perfect. Or Chicago's deep dish pepperoni. That's really good.
There's too many to pick from.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's dinner time. I'm hungry. This is great. Let's keep talking food.
Right?
We're just gonna make me hungry.
So let's continue with the pizza. What's the worst pizza topping?
I don't really enjoy ham that much on it, honestly. But I do like pineapple pizza. I recently found that out. My friend likes that, so I tried that finally. So that's good. I don't know. Probably ham, I guess. I don't think there's like a bad one. What do you guys think? What's your least favorite?
Pizza.
Yeah, right?
Anchovies would probably be the only thing. But if they're doing like they did a Caesar's pizza thing, which was different. It wasn't like regular dough. It was like a roll, almost like a roll they were doing, like, you know, from a flour tortilla. Then it was different because they, you know, sometimes the dressing will have sardines in it mixed in already that you don't see the sardines. So I'm like, Okay, well, technically, I guess sardines are okay on a pizza if it's a Caesar salad type of pizza. I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
but
nice.
What
I
about
don't think
you,
I've had
Paula?
that before.
There you go. There you go.
Paula, what about you? What's your worst topping?
My worst topping? I don't know, actually. Have I ever had a bad pizza? It would have to be anchovies, I think.
I have when they burnt it, like it was charred on the bottom. I'm like, come on, people! Like, what are you doing burning the pizza? That's like sacrilege or something, you know?
Yeah.
Burn the pizza.
That'd be sad.
Oh, I must admit, I say, how do you burn a pizza? I've chopped one in the oven and forgotten about it and come out. It's like,
oh, nice.
But,
I'm learning to, by the way, while we're talking pizzas, I'm learning to make a gluten-free dough. So I'll let you know how that turns out. But we make our own pizzas, so from scratch. I just don't know gluten-free dough. I've never made one yet. I've made regular doughs all the time, but
see,
everybody.
Yeah, you're back.
You're back. You froze.
Everybody went still. I was going to say Donna's the one that cooks. I'm just the lazy one that takes it out the packaging and sticks it in the oven. I'm not that technical. I'm too lazy to cook.
Me too.
Yeah. There you go. See, two of a kind. I love that. Okay. So, what is one hobby you have that might surprise people?
One hobby? I like learning languages. I'm currently learning Korean. I guess that's something. Yeah, I just find languages really interesting. Learning about culture and the different foods too, that's always great. Right.
I love the way we always come around to food. Food is
we always come back to food. We're supposed to be a podcast about music, but we come back to food 99% of the time. So
Yeah. We're consistent.
Do a podcast on food. Food alone, that's it.
I don't know. I think our food podcast would be bad. We'd just be talking about food. Like, do you remember that pizza?
That's so cool.
So, Taydem, what do you have going for the rest of 2024? New music, more ratings, more producing?
Yeah, I'm currently working on some new music right now, producing, writing, singing and stuff. Maybe some acting things here and there. Well, I guess we'll see what comes up, I guess it's only February. Things always pop up here and there. So, yeah, who knows? I hope to show people more and show different sides of me and work hard. So, yeah.
Perfect. Look forward to it.
Thank you.
And you're welcome back anytime to join the crazy.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Awesome. Anytime. Honorary crazy woman. This is that membership, I think.
Crazy woman.
Right crazy. That would be quite funny.
Thank you, friends, for joining us with another crazy episode. See you next time.
Adios.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.